one way or another.
I caught.
Seat's hot, bro.
What? My God, I'd put my wind guard on. It's windy as a motherfucker out here. All right, y'all, we are back and welcome to Oklahoma. So I know I was just in Kentucky in the last video only a couple days ago, but surprise, shouty. I went halfway across the United States and now I'm in the great state of Oklahoma. Well, what am I doing here? I'm actually here to ride Little Sahara, and it's an off-road park that's known for the sand dunes. Never been here before. I actually only watched a few YouTube videos before I even planned this trip, but a lot of people had a lot of great things to say, and I have never been riding in sand dunes before. I'm going to kind of take you guys along my first ever experience with that and all the changes that I had to make to my rig / supplies / everything else that I brought with me to accommodate for this trip, because it's way different than what I usually do. So the resort that I'm actually staying at is called American Oasis. It's right up next to the national park that you can go and ride into. And the great part about it is I don't actually have to unload my RZR and load it back up every single day. I can just park for my trip, take my RZR, unhook the trailer if I wanted to, and ride freely, which to me is so convenient. Because after a long day of riding, who in the heck wants to load their machine every single time at all hours of the day and night? They also have RV rentals, which is what's behind me as well. They have a 25-foot one and I think a larger one, and they do have cabins on site as well. The RVs come with parking, power, hookup, everything's ready and set to go. They literally do everything. You just show up and check in, very similar to an Airbnb. They also have amenities on site, which is important for me. They have fuel, they have a wash station, they have a clubhouse, they have a bathhouse, which to me sounds really weird, but it's actually really nice. And I'm going to show you guys the inside of that too. It comes with laundry, it has showers, and you also have all of that inside of your RV as well. Apparently we picked the one day that it's actually going to storm in the desert. We're not going riding just yet. I'm sure you guys can see this giant storm rolling in behind me. And I do want to talk about some of the changes that I made to my side-by-side to be able to take this. Not very many, and you'll be surprised how convenient it actually is. All right, like I said, the weather is turning quickly here in Oklahoma. It's not really something that we can accommodate for. It's just kind of rolling with the punches at this point. So maybe it'll clear up enough where we can actually go and ride tonight, but my hopes are not very high. We're only here for one 24-hour full of riding, and the weather looks much better for tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to get blown away by the Oklahoma wind. We did do a paddle tire rental, mostly because my all-terrains, they would work in the sand, but they have a tendency to dig in. And the sand does change, apparently, was what the locals say, from time of year. So the sand is soft right now, whatever in the world that means. And behind me is actually part of the amenities that come with the park, and it's a bathhouse / vending / laundry. And I thought it was gonna be, I don't know what I was gonna think it was gonna be, but like, you guys have to see the inside of it. It's so nice. You come in and it is air conditioned, which is really nice. They do have vending machines here as well. And then you turn, there's laundry on site. And then there are 4 shower rooms, and they are full bathrooms, full showers. Private with their own door and lock. I'm not ever sure what to expect when I say like bathhouse at an RV place, but that was, I was thoroughly surprised. And like I said, this is our off season, so like nobody is here, and we have all of these amenities to enjoy ourselves. But I'm not gonna lie, the cold AC, I'm super thankful to have it here. Great amenities so far. I'm pretty impressed with this park, and I really do like the convenience of everything. Like, you just drive in, unload your machine, unhook your trailer. You could be here for a whole week if you wanted to. They have everything usually on site or within a mile of their resort, which is crazy. So far, I'm impressed, honestly. Little Sahara, who knew? American Oasis, that's where I'm staying. I'm sure I already said it once in the video, but I'm gonna give you guys a tour as soon as the weather clears up a little bit. All right, y'all got to meet her in my Nashville video, but she is back with me for this trip, and this is Miss Lacey Scott, if you didn't already see.
What's up? We are about to get blown away in a nader.
She is from the great state of Oklahoma, and I'm not going to get any filming done with these hooligans. You guys remember my camera guy from the video too?
That wasn't me.
Guess what? He's not holding a camera right
That
now.
wasn't me.
It really is about the shitstorm, though.
I've been in a few shit storms in my life.
This is my first Oklahoma one, I think.
We'll make it through, I promise. We might blow away in a Coleman camper, but you know what? We'll be all right.
We're going to have to wait out this storm. Lacey actually lives in Oklahoma, so I was lucky enough to get to stay on her ranch after my long 13-hour drive.
Shady 580, baby.
I can't. I took a break for a day on her ranch, and then we made the trek up here to Little Sahara. I keep forgetting the name of this place.
Little Sahara sand dunes. This was the place to be in high school. It was.
Shh. Oh, goodness. All right, that's enough lightning and storms for me. I'm going inside. Good morning. It is day 2 out here in Little Sahara, and day 1 was kind of a bust. The weather just was not going to cooperate, and with all the storms and stuff, being out in the sand dunes was just not a smart idea. So it's cleared up this morning. We're hoping for a really good sunrise, and we're getting the machines ready to go. Everything had to be dried off, but yeah, I'm excited. We might actually get to go out today. We did get a small little tour, like a peek at the park. We are nice enough to actually have a local here with us, showing us around, being kind of a guide for the dunes, and we are so blessed with that experience, because I really don't know what I'm doing at the end of the day. They don't know that. But yeah, we're getting ready to go out. We're going to ride hopefully into the mid-morning, and the heat is going to start to pick up. It's going to be too hot. We're going to come park the machines for midday, and we'll be back out this afternoon and sunset. Day 2, Little Sahara. This is technically the last day that I have to ride. After this, we're heading back into Oklahoma. So today's either going to work or it won't, baby. Let's get to riding. right, y'all, we are about halfway through our morning portion, and our guide did have to leave us for the day. It was honestly such a blessing to have a guide kind of show us around the parts of the park, because the sand dunes change all the time, the sand conditions change all the time, and there's kind of a few hidden things that maybe I hadn't even thought of. So actually having a local show us around was important for me to come and make this trip, because again, we're solo riding and I never rode in sand dunes before. So glad we got that knowledge. I feel a little bit better about riding in total. And then it's much different than what I'm used to, for sure. Everything's a little bit more forgiving out here. I didn't realize how much like angles and momentum mean to be out in the straight dunes. So they don't just have the dunes behind me, which are a ton of fun, by the way. They also have trails, and they do have kind of like a drag strip area where you could really, if you had a performance buggy, kind of show off what you actually have. So now that they've left the park for the day, I'm just planning on tater-toting around, enjoying the views. It's still overcasty here, and while there's no shadows on the ground, the sand can be kind of difficult to read. So it changes depth very fast, and sharp drop-offs, and without a shadow on the ground, I can't tell where that is. We're just gonna kind of tote around, enjoy our day, enjoy the views, and then we'll be back out here this afternoon and evening for sunset, and more people are coming to ride with us, so we should get to see some more cool stuff as well. I did actually get to ride passenger seat, and so did everybody else in my group, around the park with somebody who actually knew what they were doing, so we could get some speed, and let me tell you, that was a fun experience. All of this was set up, by the way, the guide, the entry into the park, like the little tour that we did by American Oasis and the people over there. So thank you, Anna. Thank you, Eric. If you get to watch this video, you guys are literally the best. But yeah, my trip so far is pretty enjoyable. I think the rain kind of cooled everything down and packed the sand down too, so we're not really dealing with a whole lot of dust. Let's keep riding, y'all. I did want to talk about, obviously, like how dangerous riding in the sand can be, but I do also want to mention how fun it is. The wide open spaces, and we literally have the park to almost ourselves right now. We've seen one other guest out riding. Don't worry, I have people close by again at American Oasis. They've made me feel super safe and secure, so I have their phone numbers if I were to get into any trouble out here. One, I have a time that I'm supposed to be back, and then two, I also have their phone numbers, and luckily they're just a couple minutes down the road, so if I find myself in a situation, don't worry, I got backup. But yeah, I've just been like soaking up the morning. Again, it was supposed to be super hot. It was supposed to be like their off season, terrible weather. That's why nobody's out here, because like the sand dunes are just too hot to be on. But it's 85 with like a nice cool breeze, and it's kind of overcasty, kind of sunny, and like it literally couldn't be a more perfect day to be riding. So sorry folks that you missed out on like the best Friday to ride ever, but in July, what is like, how lucky are we gonna get in July of all days, of all months, to be in like, anyways, it's just a really lucky July day. But yeah, the morning's been fun. I can't stay out here forever. We may break midday to just kind of go explore a few more things that are around here, and then come back out into the dunes. I think we're supposed to have some more people come and ride with us into the evening tonight, and they want to do some night riding, which would be really cool. And it is Friday, so maybe we'll see a few more folks, and we can get people doing some more crazy stuff. Again, I'm kind of babying my machine because I'm still new to this, and I really don't want to like flip it on the first dune. Like, I would like to enjoy my day before I actually get into some shenanigans. So soak this park up a little bit more, and I'll see you guys in a little bit, okay?
I can't even see it.
Zoom out on the phone, boss.
Huh? Where's the zoom? Oh, there's two of them. Oh. Uh-oh. That's good.
Well, I don't actually know what I'm doing, by the way, but I assume that pulling people out of the sand is similar to mud, so I use kind of the same tactics that I would use for like a mud bog. We met this wonderful, nice family who came out to ride for the day, and of course there's nobody out here on the park, and they did get stuck on a peak, their Jeep, but it's heavy, the sand is really soft, and yeah, we just happened to see it happen. And then we thought they were going to get out on their own. There was no need for us, but I came up here to ask anyways because it's the nice thing to do. And turns out that it took 2 razors, quite a few tow straps, but we did get them out. So glad that we can help. Super sweet family. I'm glad. It was really nice to meet you all. And yeah, turns out the mud tactics do work in the sand. I'm only out here, by the way, with my videographer, who's not holding the camera.
I'm on lunch break.
He's on lunch break. But, so he got kind of a crash course on,
No, I did.
No, he says he did the work. I provided the tow straps and then showed him how to hook them and where to hook them, because that's important. Yeah. Not onto an aftermarket bumper, onto the frame, please. They're out, and we were just enjoying the day. It's, of course, now the sun's come out in full glare, and it is going to get pretty hot around here soon. So I think we're going to pack it up until the afternoon. But that was a really cool morning of riding.
Show them the castles.
There's no castles out here. He's talking about the black mesas that are in the background over there. That's going to be hard to see, but I wish you all could see that landscape in detail. We're about to take a break from the heat, but I did want to stop by and for you guys to see the main check-in for American Oasis, and it's pretty nice. But also, you're going to find the sweetest Miss Anna, who has been helping us the entire trip.
Hi.
So she's going to tell us a little bit more about the park and what you guys have to offer here.
Purchased 363 acres right next to the north end of the Little Sahara State Park. And what we offer here at the resort is we have cabins, we have pole barns, we have a 30,000 square foot venue where you can do concerts, you can lease out a bay. The biggest attraction here right now though is the drag strip. And the drag strip is amazing at night. Grudge racing all the time. You know, your car's faster than mine, and you know, they're all like it. But then we also have a short course that we open up just on busy weekends, and people are also allowed to lease them. So very exciting, and we have really cool
merch.
Merch.
You guys have to stop in.
Especially the koozies. You know, they got magnets. And
you can take a break from the weather because it is
right.
a climate-controlled office, which is really nice. So if you guys do a bunch of off-roading, and I'm sure you've seen as many parks that I go to, that is not always the case. People are great. The amenities are awesome. They have parking on site, which is a big thing for me. It comes with a map, and it has direct access into the park.
That's right.
So
and yes, right at the north end. And we offer 72 RV spots that are full hookups, water, electric, and septic. And
I was telling them earlier in the video,
the
like, it's my favorite part that I finally just get to pull up, park, unload my side-by-side, and that's all I had to do. Like,
That's right.
everything else was already taken care of.
Yep.
And that's like, I mean, what gets better than that? Like, I don't want to load after a long day of riding.
That's right. That's
so,
right.
check them out, American Oasis, and I'm going to tag them in the video, okay? Thanks so much.
Thank you.
That's a wrap, y'all. So, Little Sahara, thanks for the memories. We are heading out, unfortunately. I only had the day to ride. We got a really good sunrise and a really good sunset, and the racer's back on the trailer. No broke parts, no injuries, nothing. I'm going to call it a really successful trip. We got to meet some of the nicest people and like the best accommodations. I mean, we got blessed with really good weather too. Like, all in all, I have no complaints whatsoever. It's a really cool park, y'all. Little Sahara, Northwest Oklahoma, and be sure to hit up American Oasis because they definitely made our trip so much better. So, I'm glad you guys enjoyed another adventure, and stay tuned because there's actually more coming very soon. This is not the only thing. I gotta go return the paddle tires, and they're gonna assist with changing them again, which is super convenient because it is hot out here. We are heading out and it is like 99 degrees. It's too hot for this. So I'll see you guys on the next video.